You voted yes, yes, and yes by a vote of 88%, 87%, and 87% in favor. You indeed gave us the tools we need to continue to fight the good fight on your behalf. I hereby declare that this meeting is adjourned.
I do declare. Let me tell you guys something, okay? I know that's over with and I'm happy with it. Unfortunately for AMC investors, this is not good news, and I'll explain everything on all fronts. This is my opinion. Remember, I'm not like the other YouTubers. I'm not afraid to tell you my opinion. I don't just sit here and report facts. No, I actually give you the emotion that you need, because if I don't tell you the truth, if I don't tell you my truth, then maybe you guys won't see the other side of this coin. If you voted yes, which apparently 88% voted yes, 87%, it's eventually game over. But we already knew it was, no matter which way you voted. Whether it's yes or no, this was a checkmate move on retail. Anyone involved with this company, the ones that are not being hurt here are the distressed credit investors. In our case, a company like Antera, who bought the vote. Remember, you can buy votes. I said this the day of APE being announced. I said, well, they're going to sell them for a penny. And everybody thought I was talking about the par value of a penny of an APE unit. No, what I'm saying is pennies on the dollar for the vote that is. And what are you talking about? $1 billion play, a $2 billion play for Antera? The stock right now, what people don't understand is when it does reverse stock split, it's not going to happen today. It's going to happen after the court filing, after that gets, I forget what it said on this Alameda County Court case, but whenever it does get adjusted, it's going through, yes, but why is everyone not selling, which you got halted again, by the way, AMC, halted again, a second halt. It went down to 478, jumped all the way back up to 515, halted again. They need to control it, because here's the thing. People are going to dump APE, and I mean, people are going to dump AMC and buy APE. What's the point? Why wouldn't you, right? There's an arbitrage effect there, yes. But if you're getting in at $1.87, go rush and get it all. Well, you're going to sell AMC to get it. So it's kind of a catch-22. What people don't understand is the weighted value of what APE is will trump the AMC price. Take the two market caps right now, put them together, divided by the float, and now you're going to have a $3 stock. 10 times reverse split, you're sitting at $30 when it's all said and done. $30 a share, but you will have 10. Well, you will have, 1/10 of what you have now in shares. So 90% of your shares will be gone from today's count, not the original. I'm just talking about people who are in it right now. Just open back up, guys. It should come down over the next 2 weeks. This shit should be rocking all the way to the floor. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who watches the stock and studies it, but I will tell you this. There is no value. This does not put AMC in a position to create shareholder value. You're looking at a $30 stock that will then in turn get shorted all the way down by the same people who hold the bonds, Antera, and any other short hedge fund that wants to get in the mix, because you're going to see this yin and yang. This is like a seesaw. Once they find the equilibrium in there, you're looking at almost a $2.50 stock. That's what you're looking at, and it's going to be, what, 25 bucks? We called it that. It's going to get shorted all the way down. And here's why it's going to get shorted all the way down. Because they still don't get any money off of this conversion. AMC and Adam Aron make $0 off of this. Yes, the FPA goes through, and that's the future price, the future purchase agreement with Antera. It will go through, but there's not additional dollars outside of that package. If you're talking about raising $300 million off of $5 billion in debt, that's nothing. Right? You got to do, how are you going to do this many gymnastics to get $1? It's not going to work. You have to dilute. And when you dilute this flow, you're just prolonging the inevitable, which is bankruptcy. Bankruptcy's on the table today. If it wasn't on the table today, the covenants never get waived. Remember, this never happens if 3 banks don't waive covenants for this year. So by next year, when everything's settled in and you see the reverse stock split and you see the shorting of the stock go all the way down, he's going to come back to the market and he's going to say the same exact thing. We need money. Hollywood's down. It's not doing what we're supposed to do. We're in Q3 and we're down $1 billion. We had a cash burn of $300 million in Q1. In Q2, we kind of broke even because we had all these great movies. And he's going to tell you these things because it's cyclical. what this environment is. Movies are not year round like they used to be. Everyone wants to compare movies to the the golden age of the movie theater. And I would tell you, everything changes over time. Hell, radio used to be the primary tool for communication, and this is to your home, and TVs took over. Now everyone has to get involved with the times, right? And look at this. I got a phone that takes over. I have the internet on my phone. I don't need to watch anymore. There's a technology trumps all. And when you look at this stock, it's going to come cascading down in the biggest fall, and you don't want to catch this falling knife. And people are going to make money all the way down. People are going to get in and out of this stock and short it and buy puts, and we could all did that. I could have bought a put for this week. I told you what was going to happen. I knew that Ant Trades was wrong on his TA, and why was he wrong? Because he's calling for all-time highs this very week, 317. I'm going to hold my call contracts. He's out there working right now, along with everyone else that should be. You should have never touched this stock. Don't touch it. Don't get near it. And that's not financial advice. That's life advice. It's like you live in this moment and you're asking for a miracle. Guys, miracles happen when you don't expect it. And then you go, okay, you were expecting a miracle to line up with this date? There is no way in hell this is beneficial to shareholders. There is a huge difference between what's beneficial for AMC and Adam Aron and the board of directors and what's beneficial for a investor and a shareholder. Investors putting money in, they're only distressed credit investors right now. Tell me when you see an activist fund put money into this stock. I remember a shareholders meeting a year ago when Adam Aron was talking and they said, so how are you going to entice New York? How are you going to entice any hedge fund to put capital and money into your company? And he said, I don't really want to talk about those situations right now. I want to get back to talking about movies and the apes and whatever. And it was just like, what are you talking about? So you mean you have no plan to incentivize the relationship between hedge funds, the real ones that put money in, not distressed credit investors. Oh, they're real hedge funds, all right. But what are they doing? They're putting pressure on you via covenants and bonds of those covenants. And you want to tell me that it's a good thing? It's a good thing for Apollo to be in your stock. It's a good thing for Citadel and Antara to be in your stock. No, Mudrick in your stock, Silver Lake in your stock. Silver Lake's buying shares in AMC at the time 3 years ago, and they're spinning it off. We got some funding. Guys, Silver Lake's in the same building as Apollo, the very same floor. The founders of Silver Lake are Apollo employees, former Drexel Brenham Lambert employees. You can't tell me these dots don't connect to private equity and what they call vulture capitalism, where they pick off enough equity off of each company like a carcass in the desert. And that's what these guys are. They're dead. And I'm telling you, all you shareholders are always going to lose. All of you are going to lose in a company like this, one that does spaghetti sales, spaghetti leadership. And that means putting all these ideas on a plate. Yeah, we're in talks with AMC and GameStop. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're doing NFTs. We're taking crypto. And we're doing Zoom call meetings. We're doing UFC fights. We're doing NFL. Now we got popcorn and credit cards, merch. Yeah, we do all this. Throw it on the wall. Nothing sticks. Because the underlying asset of this business is movies. And the industry of movies has failed. Go look at all the companies that have washed up and gone. And you're going to tell me, oh, well, Regal left because AMC's competition. No, they didn't boot them out of the way. They're inheriting the debt. Carmike Movie Theaters is the smartest movie theater I've seen because they sold off for $1.1 billion to AMC, and they took it and ran into the sunset. They were smart. They saw the downturn on the industry. Everybody saw the downturn on this industry. In 1998 is when it started. And yet I'm sitting here telling you in 25 years that AMC has been in existence, they've never had a net profited position. They've never made profit. Yeah, they had a good year in 2018. Yeah, they had a good year in 2019. And they were carrying over $5 billion in debt before the pandemic. So when the pandemic hits and you lose all your money, Adam Aron's still in charge, guys. He's been in charge for the last 7 years. This is not a day one company. This is not new leadership coming in. This was not a hostile takeover. That's GameStop. GameStop's the inevitable. GameStop's the one that breaks out from the ground all the way up like a phoenix from the ashes. Not this one. This is a snake. This is a guy. This is a joker. This is a guy who puts his hand in your pocket and just tickles you on the leg and says, it's okay. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. Give me your money. It's that way. He goes to the movies with you. He smirks at you. He makes you sit there for 36 minutes while he tells you, guys, we're going to vote yes. You're going to enjoy it and you're going to like it. And why? Because I give you free popcorn. And now I'm charging you for it at Walmart. forcing me to go to Walmart to shop. I didn't want to go to Walmart. I didn't like that company. But that's the only one you could get ties with? Oh, because they know that we, the public, support your company, right? Everyone's here to make $1 off of you, Adam Aaron. Everyone. Even yourself, even your kids. But shareholders, the guys who are in that room right there with you saying aye, nay, none of those guys, none of them were buying in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Nobody exists from back then. But we're using bylaws that exist right now for anti-takeover rules. Do you guys have any idea? Go look at the prospectus when this company launched. There's anti-takeover laws. The bylaws of this company is what he's implemented. That's what APE is. It's an anti-takeover measure because the minute he found out he didn't have the company, he didn't have the votes, he didn't have the shares because they diluted everything, he went back to the drawing table and said, let's invent something out of nothing. Let's take your equity. Let's take your money and give you something that we say is free. Hey, I'm going to give you something free. You ever work for a boss? And I'm going to tell you guys something. I know this because I saw it with my parents. They worked for a boss who used to give them Christmas bonuses. And he would go in there and he'd go like this. Hey, here's a gift card, $50. Here's this, $20. Right? They'd get the gift card at Christmas and then they'd go look at their check and it would say negative $50 cash card. Yeah, he charged them for that damn gift card he gave them. That's exactly what Adam Aaron's doing right now. He charged you for APE. He gave it to you, but yet you paid for it. And then they took the equity. They took it all from $10.50 all the way down to 58 cents, 66 cents. The pipe agreement at 58. You kidding? That's what we're selling it for? That's what we're selling our company for? Oh, but it's because we don't agree. We don't agree that our price is worth that much. So we're going to put it back together. We're going to go to a 10 to 1. 10 to 1 reverse split because we have to. We got it wrong. You got it wrong on purpose. You drove the wrong way on purpose. You unlocked the door for the bank robber on purpose. You're complicit. And no one holds you to it? They want to sue you. They want it, and guess what? They can't. They can. Legally, they won't have a leg to stand on. Why? Because right there in the little tagline, it says risk factors. And it says it in there. It says it in there. Hey, we might do some stupid shit, but if you want to invest, go look at the banks. Go look at the banks, what just happened yesterday. Biden's willing to bail out depositors, right? That's voters. That's companies willing to bail out depositors, but you shareholders, you lost because you were at a risk. But nobody's faulting Moody's. No one's faulting, these firms that actually give you the assessment to say, hey, this is a safe company to go with. Well, now look at me. I'm looking at the board of directors for AMC, and I'm going to you guys, and I'm asking you. I'm a former shareholder. Guys, as much as you guys don't think I like the company, I don't believe in it, why the hell did I ever buy shares at $8? Why'd I buy in? Because I was looking and I was listening. And then the very first time I heard Adam Aaron talk, and he talked to Trade Trades after he did his shareholders meeting. And the very first time I heard him talk, I said, holy shit, he's a con man. I'm out. Because I know how to read people. Oh, people claim they do. Oh, I can see a sucker coming a mile away. Look in the mirror, guys. You got suckered. And it wasn't just him. He's had help. He's had help all along the way. Trade Trades, Matthew Kors, Jackson Hunter, Boss Blunts, AMC Bigums, Tony De Niro, Marcus with May. We can keep going. Common Sense Investor is probably the only guy that I can give credit to right now because he came and apologized yesterday. He said, you know what, Marantz, I'm sorry, I was wrong. And I said, shit, man, that takes a big man to say that. But I'm waiting for the apologies from everybody. I'm going to keep my DMs open. I'm going to keep my video live. You guys let me know when you want to come in here and tell me you're sorry. Marantz, we got it all wrong. You were right from the start. Let me know. Is it going to make me feel any better? Probably. Is it going to put money back in your pocket? No. But go ask Bed Bath & Beyond. Hey, Bed Bath & Beyond. Good morning. Oh, let me get my helmet. Hold the fuck on. Let's do this shit. Let's take off the glasses. Okay. Put this on. Hold on. I'm going to the fucking moon. Hold on. I know it. How are we doing, AMC? Bed Bath & Beyond, are we here? I got it all. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, because I got the fucking helmet that says I'm going to the moon, or maybe I put it on just to protect myself from the falling bricks of those investments that you guys make. Am I wrong now? I didn't think so. Go look at the stock price. Go look at your investment. Go look at your brokerage account. Tell me what the debt is on every company. Tell me who's involved. Connect the dots. Private equity, LBOs to you. Leverage buyouts, guys. That's what's happening here on this company. You don't think it's going to go broke? You don't think these guys are after this whole charade and the next trick and the next trick? I hope you have a space helmet, but one to protect you there. Kai's Malej, PP Seeds. And don't tell me it's worth a buy. Don't tell me because somebody else bought in. How about you guys go read the balance sheet next time? Put all the due diligence you put into. Hey, I tell you what, guys, let's think about it in this sense. I don't want to talk about what you buy. Let's talk about what you do. How about you meet a girl, right? You go meet this girl at the bar. She looks good. She speaks a good story. She's dressed in a little short skirt. You're like, oh my God, look at those legs. Shit, I want to talk to her. But before I do, let me go talk to my mom and my dad. Let me see if this is a good idea. Let me go talk to all my friends and let me see if they know who she is. Let me go run a background check on her right now. Let me find out who the hell she is. Give me your ID. Let me make sure you're 18, 21, 22 in some cases. Let me go make sure she's not a felon. You better go do all the due diligence before you put any time and effort into that person. Because if you don't and you have a child with that person or you marry that person, it's over. That's your investment strategy. Why is it that we're all willing to have one-night stands with stocks, but we're not willing to do it with people around us because we've been burned before? You ever got chlamydia? That's AMC. You ever had, I don't know, gonorrhea? That's Bed Bath & Beyond. Are these parallels? Are these great analogies? You let me know. You let me know when you lose it all. Shit, Tiger Woods is getting conned right now. Guys, I'm telling you, people live and learn these lessons in real life. And I'm sorry to yell and get excited, and here we are. But I didn't buy the helmet just for looks. I'm invested with GameStop. I walk around with it daily. And why? Because the leadership is not distressed credit investors. Anyone who believed in Adam Aron has to know his track record. Every company he's ever touched, either bankruptcy or run by Apollo, you go and look. I'll be the guy to sit back and just, I told you so. I told you so. But am I wrong? I'm never wrong. Not about Adam Aron. I might be wrong about some other shit. Ask my wife. The only time I've been wrong in life is when I thought I was when it comes to Adam Aron. Remember that. And I can own that and I can wear the t-shirt. We're going to be so fucking broke. Oh my God. That's the new mantra right there. Let's get the t-shirt. Let's get the pillows. Let's do this shit. Sorry for yelling. Sorry for getting excited. Oh, choke on that. Yeah, what is it? What is it? Checkmate. Oh my God. Eat some crow. The apes are here. You guys haven't been doing this for a long time. You know, if you've been sitting here studying about distressed credit investors and how they infiltrate companies, then you would know how to proceed with caution. You would know how to walk on ice, okay? i.e. walk on water if you want to your friends because they're going to think you're Jesus because you go like this. Coles? Nah, I won't touch that one. I know that Blackstone's in it. I know Apollo's in it. I know Alex Partners is in it. I know Macellum is in it. Macellum Advisors. Maybe you know who they are. It's only one guy. SAC Capital. Go look at the history. Now, you go over here and you go, okay, not Kohl's, but Kohl's has an agreement, right? They're trying to get bought out right now by the franchise group. Who's part of the franchise group, guys? I'm going to draw this all back to you. Who's part of the franchise group? Dave Caston. Who's the new head of legal for Bed Bath & Beyond? Dave Caston. Well, there you go. Dave Caston. Here you go. Board of directors for Bed Bath & Beyond. All of them, right? All of them. Apollo. You name it, they've been involved with Alex Partners, the same things. Marcel and Alvarez and Marcel, I'm so sorry, A&M. So all of these distressed credit investors are involved in Bed Bath & Beyond. The same people were in AMC 6 years ago, 7 years ago when they went public. They put their plants in place. And I tell you, I played the clip of Leon Black where he goes, you know what? It takes about 10 years sometimes. You just put the capital in and you sit there and you wait. And you wait for your exit strategy because it's not about what you buy, it's what you pay for it. Write that down in your heart, guys. Remember that. And when you remember why GameStop has $1 billion and they haven't used it at all, why they don't spend money right now, why they don't make announcements, why they don't say anything to the public, you remember me every time. The more you talk, the weaker you are. And I'm not talking about YouTube, I'm talking about in business. The more they're asking for limelight, for ideas from the crowd. I told you, if you associate yourself with the crowd, you will soon be with the crowd. Adam Aron needs to be fired. Adam Aron needs to be fired, and the whole board of directors needs to be just torn out. Board of directors and the seniors. You guys think senior officers would care about your company? They all sold shares. You think it's not an inside job? They all knew what was coming. They sold shares at the peak, 50, 60, 40, 30, 20, all the way down. The peak of this stock right now is $15. That's MOAS. That's MOAS. Because when you lose, let's help you out here, guys. If I had $1,000 and I lost 80%, all right? I lost 80%. Did you know to get back to 1,000, I need to have a four-bagger? I need to go up 400% to get back my 80%. Let that sink in. So when people are telling you the stock's dropping, but it's okay, it's going to go up 100 times, it's going to go up 10 times, that doesn't happen in a day. It might have happened one time in 2021 when you were looking at GameStop. But when you're looking at this official pump and dump, you guys got to know the difference. Percentages wise. People think all the time that they are going to make $1 million off of a play because some YouTuber told them everyone's going to get margin called and everyone's going to come just falling back down. Really? Silicon Valley Bank got called. Silicon Valley Bank had a footnote on their earnings report that said they were negative $15 billion on assets versus what they should have had collateral-wise. Nobody caught it. The Fed of San Francisco, who the board of directors is Silicon Valley Bank's CEO and their chairman of the board, one of their, the main people on the board, there's no oversight. It's not a failure, guys. It's not a failure on the bank itself. The indictment on the individuals who work for the bank. It's not a failure on the investors themselves. It's a failure on oversight. The fact that the Fed regionally did not have oversight over that regional bank. That's the problem. It's the oversight. So blame the Fed for it all, and then they're the rescuers, right? No, they rescue themselves. I go and look at AMC. I think the same thing. I think the same thing on AMC. I think that this board of directors is self-governed. Adam Marantz didn't become the chairman of the board for AMC until after he had the votes of the apes. That was July of 2021. That's when he was nominated for chairman of the board. Do you know why? Because he told everybody the plan. This is me personally. This is how I see it. He told everybody the plan. Guess what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go ahead and lift the moratorium on how you have to hold a certain amount of shares on hand. We're going to free you up. And they did that for 13 months. For 13 months, they waived the amount of shares that insiders had to hold. Now they have 5 years to recover that position. But guess what? They won't be in business in 5 years. So it doesn't matter what they sell. And this is why the CFO sells every goddamn share, because it doesn't matter. The rules don't apply to them. The rules they put into place are going to be nullified once they file for bankruptcy and or they get bought out by private equity, which they're already sitting on the sidelines with billions of dollars. You guys think it has to happen today? My throat. I need something to drink. Oh my God. You know what, guys? I need to get something to drink because I'm going to be yelling for about the next 30 minutes. And I have something for you when I get back. I'll be right back. Holy shit. Let me get my drink.
Welcome to Marantz. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chilling, infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henry the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
Welcome back to Marantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Today's live stream is not brought to you by Propel, but let me tell you how good this shit is. Sugar free. I am here. I am back. I just saw Adam Marantz slap all the apes, slap all the AMC investors, the ones that don't associate themselves with him, but they're all in it together. And why? Because they're about to lose. And here's what I was saying before I went ahead and checked out there. The thing I was saying is this. Adam Aaron, a long time ago, passed this up and he said, listen, guys, I can get these guys to buy in. I can get these guys to buy our stock. They're already convinced. I'm going to go on trades. I'm going to get them to do his thing. And all the insiders knew the plan. The plan was to do what? Sell it all off, create APE, put that on the market, suck it down, reverse stock split it, put it right back to where it was. Yes, is it a Jedi mind trick? Is it the 5D chess move? It might be. But the insiders banked on it the whole way through. Not a single insider has bought one share of APE or one share of AMC in the last 5 years. Not one. You think they care about that company? You think they don't know the writing on the wall? You don't think they're sitting there looking at it, the financials, and going, oh shit, let's just get paid. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. And for investors to be paying for it, it's going to cost you everything. I've been talking about AMC my whole life. And when I say my whole life, ever since I started YouTube, my very first video, AMC is a pump and dump. Don't bother me with that penny stock. Oh yeah, I said it. And then my YouTube career was over. Within a week or two, you had the shit go all the way to $72. Oh yeah. It's like they said, nah, we're going to kick this kid's ass. Go for it. Go for it. I know I'm right. I know I'm right because I read it. It's not like I saw it. I saw it just like you. I saw it for the man that he is or the man that he's not. That's what I saw. Before I ever knew anything about Apollo, before I ever met Badass Trader, Linda Real, Hot This Year, Pepper with Salt, Kyoto, Ruben, Almo, before I met anyone, Ravenstown, before I met any of these guys, I already knew AMC was trash. Because it's not that I don't love movies. I love the movies, guys. I want to go watch every damn movie, even the Michael Jordan movie, you name it, whatever. I'll go watch it at Cinemark. I believe in people after I hear them talk. Once I hear you talk, I know you're a fake. I know if you're real or not. You can't fool me, and I don't mean it like, oh, like I can read people that well, like I should get some award for this. I'm just telling you, when someone's genuine, you feel it. You feel it. And you say, you know what, I can listen to that guy. I know what he's coming. I know where he's coming from. First time I ever heard Oliver's Papa. Guys, there's a YouTuber out there called Oliver's Papa. He has 100 subscribers. 130 subscribers, something like that. Oliver's Papa. The very first time I ever heard him talk, I said, holy shit, I don't care if he's only got 40 subscribers, I'm one of them. And that's it. And he put up random content. Guess what? I know he's a real person. He's a real dude, a real good ass dude, and I know where he's coming from. That's how it is. That's how this world works. So let's go back to what AMC's doing now. Okay? I had to go full screen to get the full effect of Marantz Rants. Thank you so much for that, Snacks. I know I usually read the chat every single line, but right now I'm in another world right now. Because when I see shit like this happen for AMC, I don't think people know how bad it's going to get. Your investment is not going to go up. It's going to go down. Adam Aaron only has one option. One option, guys. Dilution. And everyone out there tells you they're okay with it. These guys better be lifelong AMC investors. They must love popcorn in the movies. They must love Adam Aaron, but they must not like or return their investment. That's one. And two, they must love feeding the shorts money. Buying APE is supporting what Antera is doing. Buying AMC is supporting what Antera is doing. Buying anything of this stock is supporting what short hedge funds do. So what the hell are you fighting for? We're in the same fight. No, we're not. What fight are you in? I'm here because I like games. I like the stock. I don't want to fight anybody. I'm not here to castrate Ken Griffin. I'm not here to manipulate the market my way. None of that. No. I like the stock. Is it that simple? I hope so. Go look over here. Holy shit. Adam Aaron is using kids to manipulate you. You guys don't get this part? You see, hi. Back in the day, I was a child abuse prevention interrogation guy, right? I graduated Capit School in 2003. Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. I deal with children abuse cases all the time. I see how people can manipulate children in certain things. Yeah, I used to do all this shit, right? Back in the day. Guess what, guys? Adam Aaron has posted on Twitter numerous photos of children enjoying the popcorn. If that's not a marketing ploy on people's hearts, as in to say, you better buy some popcorn for your kids, you're going to hurt the kids. Guys, the kids didn't put money into AMC. Oh, no. The kids don't own shares. But But yet he put a middle-aged, old-ass woman on TV to walk around, Nicole Kidman, eyes wide shut, put Tom Cruise's ex on TV and said, here, invest in my company. Because that commercial wasn't on any other channel other than investment channels. MSNBC, I already saw it all, Bloomberg Television, and Yahoo Finance Channel. That's where you saw that commercial. Nowhere else. You didn't see it during the halftime of the Super Bowl? Oh no, these guys spent $25 million on a campaign like that. The same amount of money that they put into the gold mine. And after watching him talk about HYMC, and he says, guys, I'm not going to lose on that investment. Yeah, the fuck you are. Excuse my language. But unless there's something you don't know that I don't know, hey, Earth to Bed Bath & Beyond. Mudrick exercised, warrants, diluted the stock of HYMC. Psh, nobody's telling you. I am. That's what's happening in Bed Bath & Beyond right now at Hudson Bay. By the way, I called that a month ago when everybody said I'm wrong. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm a better man than me. Sell your shares. No, you know what? You guys are funny. There is no way that you guys could possibly be invested into AMC and thinking it's a good company. Like, I honestly want to know, like, what is it that you guys think's about to happen? He put in $1 million, almost $1 million, not even $1 million into popcorn. Okay? I'm going to help you out here. He put almost $1 million into popcorn. He then said the price per package would be $5. And I'm not talking about, guys, this is why I look at numbers. I'm not talking about the pre-popped one. I'm talking about the actual packets that he showed you in the tweet. And he said they're making millions of bags right now. And I said, really? On how many machines? Because $1 million is a lot. It's going to take you days and months to make that many bags. But more so than that, you put in under $1 million on the investment to distribute popcorn to the world. How much do you think he's going to make? He's making popcorn for less than $1? Is that what you're telling me? I don't think so. I think it's a licensing deal. I think someone else is doing the whole thing. I think he's getting fractions of a penny on the package. I think it's all bullshit. You're not going to make $1 million after you put in $1 million. You're not getting 100% return. I know retail. I'm sorry, guys. It's not going to happen. So whatever numbers they want to tell you it's going to make you, I'll even do this for you. Let's call it 10 million. Let's just say he makes 10 million. How the hell is that going to pay off 5 billion? You know what's the difference between 10 million and 5 billion? 5 billion.